Welcome back, Rockstars, especially the brand new rising stars of Rise of Kingdoms, the ones that are going through their first and second KvK. And the reason why we say that is because today's topic is early game KvK and how to effectively fight in those KvKs. Your alliance leaders will be sending a lot of mails so that you can understand the process better, but then again, YouTube exists because visually it's a lot easier to learn and follow rather than just reading mails, and that's where this video comes in. So if you're an experienced player, add some comments, let us know what else we could have been doing in this video. If you're a new player, drop a like and subscribe, share the video with your alliance. Fighting in your new KvK starts after pass 4 opens, and then pass 4 is outside your starting zone, so you need to teleport. Now when teleporting as a new player, you do not want to teleport in the front line. You have to leave a little bit of a gap between where the fighting is taking place and you teleport few flags behind. Now when teleporting, you do not teleport anywhere other than your alliance territory. You do not teleport into your kingdom's other alliance territory, because if you do, then you can get rallied straight away, and that's not something you want. After you teleported, you take out your marches, as many marches as you can take out without including siege in them, and you look for the big ball of blue, which you can see on the right hand side on the screen over there, and then you make yourself like a needle in a haystack where enemy can't fight you and you are in the middle. Now the main thing that you want to do, if you're a new player, especially if you're a free to play and low spender new player, do not want to be fighting the enemy one-on-one. The main thing that you want to do is fill the rallies and garrisons, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do over here. Now this is my low spending account in a massive KD 1365. Here my main role is filling rallies and garrisons. So what I'm trying to do here is the cav rally that's going on with XY. I'm trying to join that with my Saladin or my Takeda, because these are two of my cav marches, and you do not want to join a rally or a garrison with the wrong type of troops. You look at the commander and you choose that type. Now when it's a rally, it actually tells you what type of troop the rally leader is asking for, so never join with the wrong type of troops. You are gonna get kicked out of your alliance sometimes if you do that, so don't ever do that. Now when I'm trying to join the rally, what I'm doing is I'm dragging my Takeda and I'm trying to place it on the rally. If you look really carefully, you'll see that there's a blue little icon that pops up on the rally when I drag it correctly, and it has blue flag signs. There you go. So if I place it and then the rally has capacity, my march will go in. There are other ways to do it as well, but if you're playing on a mobile device or a tablet, I guess, which is a mobile device as well, then it's the easiest way to do it. And as you can see, my march is now walking towards the rally. Now be careful, sometimes if you're not doing it right, your march may be just standing next to the rally, in which case it'll take AoE from the flag. So you want to make sure you see the blue before you let go. So now that I have joined the rally, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm going to watch my Attila's health, the march that joined the rally. Now when that march comes down to red, I have to take that out. How do I take it out? I click on my marches and I click the return button, and then my Attila Takeda will come out, and then I try to join with my other cav march, which is Saladin, and my Attila will go home, refresh, come back with a full march again. So the more I'm joining these rallies, the more I'm contributing towards my alliances and kingdom's success in terms of getting ultimate glory of winning a KvK. Now towards the end of it, the flag is about to come down. This is where I'm tempted. Should I just join the rally or should I swarm? Oh, I do not have enough troops to swarm it, and I really shouldn't, especially when you're in your first KvK. You shouldn't, because you run out of quick troops so fast, because troops don't go to hospital, they die when you swarm or join a rally. So you better just join a rally than a swarm, because swarm, you're alone, more troops are likely to die, and if you do a mistake, your whole march can die. Joining a rally is much better, but then I was kind of tempted, and I'm not really a noob. I mean, in this account I may look like a noob, but I do have a massive T5 account with massive amount of kills. Now the next topic of the day is flags. So you will see markers saying where the new flags are being built. Now if you're in an organized KD, you will have designated flag builders. If you didn't see a mail saying designated flag builders, try to join these flags so that you can build them very fast. Your buildings, as they are coming up in KvK, they should always be full so that they come up faster than the enemy flags and you can take them out fast as well. But if you're not part of the flag building team and there was a flag building team, do not join those buildings because it'll mess up the flag builder's plan, and apparently he's an important person during KvK, not outside though. But anyways, next topic we're gonna talk about is regrouping. So when your marches get reset or you're refreshing them, when you're taking the marches out, always take them out in your alliance territory, not in a blank space or enemy territory. Firstly, because you get there faster, because you get march speed bonus when you're walking within alliance territory. And the second thing is because of the safety part, because if you're walking into an enemy territory, you're looking somewhere else, your troops might die faster. If you're on alliance territory, generally speaking, enemies don't come over and hit your marches when you're well within your alliance territory. So that's another quick tip to remember. Now the next one is fun. If you manage to find yourself in a position where enemy rallied troops, half-dead troops are walking back to the city and you're in the way, you hit them with whatever march you have, because they are walking back. They are not gonna hit you back because they just want to run back to your city, and then you get free, absolutely free kills with not much counter-attack damage. This is a bad example though, because unfortunately I'm hitting a march that has a lot of counter-attack damage, but generally speaking this should be a good idea in terms of getting free kills. So marches walking back, you try to hit them and you get almost free kills. That's a good way to rack up kills. Now next topic, when you're feeling a little bit comfortable, rather than just standing behind the rally, you can look towards being between the rally and where the enemies are reinforcing from. So see those enemy bubble cities. So I'm going to try to position myself between the flag and those cities so that I can try to hit the march either reinforcing the flag or the marches walking back from the flag. That's another good way to get kills, and again obviously doing this you're helping your alliance in terms of taking down the flag faster, because they can't reinforce freely in that case. But you shouldn't really do it unless you're kind of feeling comfortable doing it, because if you stand off position you will get hit by AoE and the enemies can just pop out of the city and hit you as well. So this is probably something you can do on the second or third day of fighting, maybe not on the first day if you're in your first KvK playing for the first time. Now so far so good. Now because I'm not playing my first KvK, I'm obviously doing it, I'm standing behind the flag and the enemy cities here, and I'm going to try to swarm the flag as well. But then this was a noob move on my part, because look at all those marches swarming already. Now what is going to happen now is my march, because the maximum number of troops are swarming the flag already, only one of my marches, maybe two, are managing to hit. The others are just walking around in circles and getting hit by the AoE from the flag, which means I'm getting very bad trades, by which I mean I am getting more deaths than I'm killing, and that's not a good thing generally speaking. Now I just wanted to do that smiley, I guess, and that's fun. This is my alt account and this is just about fun and making videos, so nothing serious here. I mean, the video is a very serious video. I meant how I play on the account. Moving on, next topic is your hospital and healing. Now if you plan to fight for 30 minutes a day, then you can heal 3000 at a time, wait for all the helps, and that's kind of free. But then if you're planning to fight for few hours a day, you should clear your hospital every time your marches refresh, because otherwise your hospital is likely to overflow, in which case even from open field you get dead troops, and that's not a fun experience. Now we're gonna revisit the topic of teleport a little bit. If you're a low power player, teleporting at the front line, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get a marker on your head. That's not my account, by the way. You get a marker on your head that says teleport out. You shouldn't be here. The front line is for the spenders, the biggest players who can fight all day. The support players such as myself with this account in 1365, I should be teleporting behind. Now, a more fun topic. We did talk about this a little bit ago as well. Swarming a flag. Maybe not a good idea unless you see that it's not a proper garrison and only one march or two marches walked in and you see your alliances swarming it. That's when you can go and kind of swarm. Now, the condition here is the number of troops inside has to be very low, no more than 500,000. Now, if you don't know how to check that, don't do this. Only when you're 100% sure you do this. The reason why we're even talking about this is because this gives you a lot of kills, because sometimes people hide in flags. I don't know why, but anyways, that guy is drooling. He wants more of that, and I'm happy because I kind of enjoyed what just happened there. Now, the next thing, helping out your allies. Now, from time to time, you may see that your allies' marches are retreating and there's enemies in between, and you want to help out your allies, even if it's a bad trade for you, where you move in, scare the enemy a little bit, because the enemy thinks now you have more numbers, and that kind of allows your ally to walk back to safety. Now, this is not about good trades. That bit was about being a good alliance mate. That's important. Now, look at what I'm doing. I am collecting a rune. To be more specific, I am refreshing a rune. Extra 10-15% is very important for free to play or low spenders. Now, look at what's happening in the screen. My marches are getting refreshed and I'm walking through enemy territory. That's my default path between the action and my cities. I should be dragging my marches on the side on alliance territory first and then move into where the action is. Now, the next thing, in terms of you're taking your march out, you can select a resource within alliance territory, and that way you kind of get your marches out quicker. Just a quick little thing. Now, the last topic for the day. When you have finished your fighting for the day, what do? You have a choice. You can bubble there. You can put an 8-hour bubble if you're going to be offline for a short time. You can put a 24-hour bubble as well if you're going to be away for a long time. But you know what's better? Don't bubble at all. I mean, you teleport out rather than bubbling. You teleport out into a safe area where you hold the pass, where your enemies can't get in, and you can do your end of day things in peace, such as finishing your AP, doing your barbarians, and then you can send out your farmers as well without having the risk of being hit by enemy farm killers. And you need those resources to survive and have fun in the rest of the KvK. I did save some extra tips for the people watching till the end. So, whenever in Rise of Kingdoms you're fighting against other players, it's always a good idea to take the defense boost. KvK is when you're going to be fighting for a while. Maybe take the 10% if you have any, and maybe in ARC you can take the 5 because that's not as serious. Army capacity expander is the next topic. So as you can see, I'm using a 25% here, and that's probably good for a low spender or free to play, because you may not have enough troops to get the full benefits from a 50% expander, and it's expensive as well. Now, hope you guys like this video. Hope you can share this with your alliance mates. We're a growing channel. We need all the help we can get. And in return, I'll tell you about the new player guide playlist that we have just created, which is on the video description. You can find it on our channel, and then playlists as well. If you like this video, there's a good chance you like the other videos on there as well. So feel free to check it out. We have commander advice, talent builds, pairings, and few other tips and trick videos over there which you may find beneficial. And lastly, if you have any specific questions about your account specific situation or any advice that you want that wasn't covered in the videos, remember to come to our live streams, because in the live streams I can answer questions on a one-on-one basis, as in as you ask I can answer. Looking forward to seeing you in the live stream or the next video, whichever comes first.